Thinking about opening a business but don't know where to locate it in terms of commercial real estate? The Plymouth Area Chamber of Commerce held its 4th annual Economic Development Bus Tour with the purpose of highlighting available real estate in the area for commercial development. PCN headed to the Pinehills to learn more.
It was a beautiful day in the Pinehills. The sun was shining and the bees were buzzing. What a perfect day for an economic development bus tour, right? The Plymouth Area Chamber of Commerce held its 4th annual bus tour, and PCN stopped by to get a better understanding of this informational tour.
We get together on the bus to go to the communities to get a sense of what's happening there. Can a banker expect to find a developer come to them to borrow money to build something there? So in other words, it's basically putting people together that are in the commercial real estate world that would effectively create opportunities for developers, for builders, for insurance people, for bankers, for all the facets and different components of a commercial real estate deal. The people that are on this bus represent most of those factions.
What we do is staff goes through and looks at all of the available properties in the region, and what we do is we work with subject experts in every town. So no matter what town we drove through, we had somebody on board that could tell us about their particular community. Any town that we went into, we had somebody that knew the local area and could tell us all about what was going on in that particular community.
These are really successful events because it gets people's minds going, okay? They get thinking, they get out of their little cocoon. So they see a larger area. They see the area that they really should be looking at all the time, but they just drive by it. I heard comments made like that today, like, man, I've driven by this like 20 times in the last 2 weeks, and I never realized what was here. So it brings attention to things that, and areas in space that people don't typically evaluate in their traveling back and forth or going to the grocery store or whatever. But now they've got their business hat on, and they're thinking more of, you know, how could I get this business concept in my head and make something work?
The bus was filled with realtors, bankers, and various members of the business community. The tour spanned an area stretching from Marshfield all the way down to the Sagamore Bridge, touching upon each town's unique areas of development potential.
The main objective is to highlight how great all of these communities are and the economic development opportunities that are available within each of those communities. For example, we drove by the O'Donnell property in Kingston that's available for development. We drove by the new Market Basket site off of Route 80 in Plymouth, which has a lot of opportunity for retail. And in Pembroke, in the industrial park, saw the new Redbrook development that's being developed by A.D. Makepeace, 1,200 homes over the next 15 years. So I think people left with a great packet of information, a great understanding of all of the communities, and opportunities that they didn't even know existed before they got on the bus this morning.
Reporting from the Pinehills, I'm Maureen Bates, PACTV Community News.